Okay, good morning, guys.
Morning, sir.
Okay, what do you have for us, Salim?
I have a story that I wrote the homework.
Okay, you too. MashaAllah. Okay, come, Salim, come here.
My father and I.
But first, did you apply the steps that we studied last time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell us.
My father and I. My father and I.
So that's the title of the story.
Yes, my father and I.
Okay.
I started the story with my father and I, the same as the.
Perfect. Okay.
My father and I love trips. We usually take trips on Fridays. My father tries to make it a new experience for me, like driving cars or fixing a car, all this kind of stuff. But one time, he made me try his first ever hunting rifle. It was an air gun that is used to hunt small and little creatures. It was one hell of an experience. The first time I was nervous and excited at the same time. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I fired the gun, and at that moment, my whole body was cold. I was thinking, did I hit the target? I opened my eyes, and to my surprise, it didn't hit the target. I was very upset. Tries after tries until I finally got the hang of it. My dad was very proud that I got it on my first period. We ended our period by the last shot that was shot by my father. It was one of the best days that I will never forget. Thank you for listening and for your silence.
MashaAllah. Is it a true story or from your imagination?
That's true story.
True story. Okay. So the technique that you used the first narrator, and as you can see, Salim expressed his feelings, his emotions, and his thought in the story. Perfect, Salim, mashallah. And there is a sequence. Okay, Bandar, come here. Okay, Bandar, what's the title of your story?
I buy a new piece,
A new piece?
a new computer, mister.
Okay, okay.
I go to Jeddah with my father to buy a new PC, and we went to a hotel, and the next day we went to eat a food. Was the food Turkish food, and the name of the
Restaurant or chef?
restaurant was Saraya Latif. And after that, mister, we go to buy a new PC, and I was so excited to have a PC. And we went to we went to the shop, and I said to the man, "Do you have a PC?" And he said, "Okay, follow me." And after that, and I said, "Give me give me that PC. I want it. I want it."
Who's playing in the Khalid?
Yes, Mr. Khalid.
Oh my God, Khalid came.
Yes.
Yeah, Khalid, leave it.
Then, Mr. I said,
Khalid is a big troublemaker, by the way.
give me that PC, and I had a good luck that one on here came with her a monitor.
Fix the sound, Khalid. Yeah, Khalid, stay away from the mic. Okay.
Okay. Should I continue, Mr.?
Yes, continue.
I said, give me that PC, and I had a good luck that was come with a monitor and mouse and keyboard. And that was my story how I get the PC.
So you are the one who bought the PC, not your father.
Yes.
Okay, but
I go with my father. He gave me the money and I go the shop and
yes.
the money. That's we said.
Okay, thank you, Bandar. There is okay, have a seat. Thank you, Bandar. Thank you very much, Salim. But you know, you,
Sir, your voice no, I will
So I have some more.
what, Salim?
Your voice was a little bit low, sir. I will.
Okay, and keep Khalid away from the mic because he likes playing with the mic.
Sorry. When he was talking.
Adjust the camera, Salim, because it's not.
Okay.
I can see under the desk. Okay. Okay, guys. Can you comment on Bandar's work, or should I comment? Salim.
I think I will comment, sir.
Okay.
It's so great that he wrote like a lot of things, but he was just nervous and he couldn't say it all. So it's like a filled paper. It's not filled all the way. It's like a half paper, but it's filled with words, and he didn't say it because he was nervous. Just
Uh-huh.
because he can't pronounce it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regarding the grammar, what's in the grammar? Do you have any comment on the?
Yes, sir, because he didn't use the past simple.
Yes. You used only two verbs in the past simple.
Okay.
Wafi, mashallah. Welcome back, Wafi. So for you, Bandar, you didn't make a development. Please try to fix the mic. It's echoing. Is Khalid near the mic?
Patience.
Yeah, Khalid. Khalid.
Yes, sir.
I need let Khalid sit there.
I don't think Khalid sir is here. He's not here.
He's not here.
He came right now.
Mister, this is hard.
Khalid,
Yes.
why are you a troublemaker?
What?
You are a big troublemaker. Sit down there. Let him sit on your left, Salim. Because he usually make the mic like this and play with something, I don't know, just to make echo, and he is a troublemaker. But he is funny, by the way. Anyway, so do you hear me clearly?
Yes, yes.
Okay. For Salim's story, is it a draft or you change it? Did you make any development?
No, sir. I wrote a one page, then I made a lot of drafts. Like this is the fourth time that I wrote.
Yes, but I guess Bandar's the first draft. Bandar, is it the first draft for you, or you made any development?
I made a lot of mistakes,
But you didn't check the grammar. We said to do development first, you need to check the main three things. You need to check the spelling mistakes, which I cannot judge right now, grammatical mistakes, and you have grammatical mistakes. You were talking in the past. It's about a story in the past. So you cannot say we go to Jeddah and we buy. No, you need to use what? You need to use past simple. So what?
He said that I want it, but he don't want instead of went.
Uh-huh. Okay, but you know, you need to make development. It's our actually, it's our lesson today is you need to make a development to check your style. Is there a sequence in your ideas or a cohesion in your ideas? The words that you used in the text, you need to check if there is a better word. As I told you before, maybe you can say, I was very happy. Very happy, you can replace it by,
very excited.
very excited. You can say also, I was over the moon, means very happy, right? You know the word over the moon, it's an expression to express your happiness. Have you heard it before? So it's very common. You can use it. I was over the moon. It means I was very happy, right? So you can make development regarding the grammar, regarding the vocabs. You need to develop everything you use in the text till you get the final work. What does Khalid do? Khalid do?
Uh,
What?
the teacher.
The-
Miss,
yes,
Ibrahim will go.
your teacher came?
Yeah.
Okay, see you after this session, inshallah. Okay, guys, let me check the the exams, inshallah, are gonna be next week. We have social studies and English.
And
What?
the same day.
No, we need to discuss the date. So, inshallah, tomorrow is we can take it as a revision because Wafi was absent, and we need to check what we had in social studies in order to be able to answer. So, when do you think it's gonna be okay for you to have a test? Choose a date.
Every teacher is putting the test on Tuesday and Thursday and Wednesday. So if you put it on Sunday and Monday, or you put it in the same day, it's okay. But it needs to be in Sunday or Monday.
I'm okay to put it on Sunday, Monday, but you'll not have a chance to revise a lot. That's why I thought of putting English on Wednesday and social studies on Thursday. So that was my intention to intent to.
Next week, you know, Thursday and Wednesday, that's in the Sunday that's after it. But
Um, No, I believe it must be next week. I believe so. They told us. Wait, let me check. The next week. No, it must be next week. I get no, not next week. Wait. The next week ends with 13. Okay, let me check with Mr. Faisal if it's okay to have it the next or the week after or no. So you are okay to have it Sunday and Monday the week after,
yes.
right?
Sunday or Monday, the next.
No, it won't be okay because I need to give you a chance to revise what we had. So whether it, we have two options now, to have it Sunday and Monday, or Wednesday and Thursday. Is it okay for you to have?
I would see with the other teacher, because some teachers are finished and they finished the lessons that are on the test, but they want it on Thursday and Wednesday. I would see if they can put it in Tuesday, and they can and change it.
I guess we're gonna have it during our session, right?
Yes, and the time of the session.
Okay, let me check with Mr. Faisal if it's okay.
The teachers who are from Zoom, they will put it on view class, and the teachers who are here, they will put it, it will be like, okay.
How will you do it in a view class? I don't know.
I think from our points.
So it's okay for you to use it, and it's not the first time for you to use such thing, right?
Yes, it's not the first time. We at the last.
So it's easy for you to.
Yes, it's easy, but let me see, because you might change it and put it written. I don't know. Till now.
I'll check with Mr. We have a meeting, inshallah, tomorrow by 9:30. So we're gonna discuss this matter, inshallah, with Mr. Faisal. But I wanted to know your opinion about the date. So we have now two options, and I'll give you the final decision, inshallah. Maybe tomorrow or Sunday, inshallah. I will give you the decision. What?
It's okay if you want to do.
It's okay, but no problem. We're gonna find a way. It's okay. Welcome back, Wafi. Wafi.
Yeah.
How was your vacation? Was it a vacation or what? No.
They were sick and they were to jail.
You were sick? You are sleepy, by the way. You look very sleepy and tired.
Sick and went.
What does he?
Was sick and sick.
He's sick.
He was sick? But you told me he went to Giza.
Yeah, before.
Okay, welcome back. Okay, guys, let's move to our topic. Actually, we're supposed to have a new lesson today, but let's check. Which page? The author style. Let us go to the author style. Right.
Which page is it?
Well, I'll show you now. Page 37.
Which one is it?
37.
Right set or create coalition transition.
That's create a cohesion. Cohesion means there is a harmony between your thoughts and your sentences. Okay, that's we mean by a cohesion. Actually, we were what?
No, he's direct.
Okay.
I'm telling him to close.
We were talking about this method yesterday in grade 7. We have a table here. Write it.
Yes, sir. Right.
If you want to, As to say, there are many linking words or transitional words. It links the word, links an idea with another, a sentence with another. So the relationship between these ideas, if you are adding details, you're gonna use such words. If you want to add explanation, if you want to add a contrast, you're gonna use different words. So you need to know these words. Read, Salim, the table.
If you want to list the other ideas,
As I told you, if you want to show sequence, as your friend yesterday, your friend, I guess, Ali, he was talking about his trip to California.
No,
it was Ismail.
Ismail, yes. He was talking about his trip to California, and he said, then, right? So to show sequence, you need to use then, but not many times. You need to make a variety. So where are these words? Where are the other words to use? Here in the table, you need to check this table very carefully, and you need to memorize it in order to use it in your writing. Okay, read Salim.
Show time order. Before,
No,
after.
still we have list or add ideas.
Yes, okay. First
So-
of all, second, next, after addition.
Yes.
Show time order. Before, after, the next day, next.
Okay.
Oh, compare, also equal, likewise, contrast, although, however, on the other hand, despite, emphasize, most of all,
Emphasize. Most of all, okay. Immediately. In fact.
therefore, as a result, so
Consequently, yes.
illustrate or show. For example, for instance,
So this table is very important for you to study and to know very well, because when you make a development in your writing, you're gonna use these words. You need to check your style. What are you writing? And we said before, we have many kinds of writings. You can write a narrative, you can write comparative writing, you can write informative writing. So you need to know what are you writing and what is the relationship between these ideas you put in your writing. So you need to understand. As to say, you and Salim, Bandar and Salim, you were talking about it was kind of narrative, because you narrate, you told us actions in sequence. So you need to use show time order. So you need to say after that, the next, you need to use the next day. You can't say just next, then. So that's to show. What? Yes,
You said only said next, right?
yes.
But I said next day, I go to not the same day.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not next day, you can just use next. As to say, I'm at the same time at the same day. So I can say, first I did so, then next. No need to say next day. I can say next day, next week, next month, next, just only next. So next and the time, it's easy for you to adjust. So it's not fixed to use next day. Maybe you are telling a story about, like Salim said, it was a story in a day. So he cannot use next day. So what I'm saying is it's not fixed to use next day. You can just say next step, or just next. Okay? Just to adjust your writing. Okay, guys? Okay, let us read from the beginning.
Let's start ideas. First of all,
No, the top of the page. Language development, author's style. Can you read, Bandar?
say what's written in your book.
What?
What do you say to read?
Yes, read from the beginning of the page. Language development, author's style. Okay, create cohesion, transitions. Okay, read. Transitions. Transitions are words and phrases that connect and show, complete.
Relationship.
So that's we were talking about. You need to know the relationship. If you don't know the relationship, you will just use them like this randomly, and it's not good. You need to know what is the connection between your ideas and your sentences in order to use the correct. Are you with us, Bandar? Yeah, sorry, Wafi? Wafi, are you with us? Don't sleep, okay? Okay, yalla, Bandar. What? No, I said Bandar.
Among events and ideas, traits,
Transitionals,
words and
phrases,
the
perform,
is
essential. Essential means important. Function,
in a narrative.
narrative, yes.
They help the
Writer,
writer go the
guide,
the
the sequence,
experience of events and show the real
relationship. Yes, for me as a writer, I need to know what is happening. So if there is a reason and a result, you need to connect the reason with a result using the correct transitional word. Okay. If there is extra information, you need to show that it's extra information. So you are adding more details. If there is like sequence, you need to show the sequence. So you need to show me what is the relationship between your ideas that you used, that we were talking about before we read. Okay, read, Salim.
Readers, these sentences from the large text use transitions to show specific connections among ideas and events. Despite my standoffishness, things started leaving me little gifts, show contrast. And then, oh, I saw his bottom lip quiver, shows fine order. I immediately tossed them into the bag of my closet when I got home. Amplified.
Okay, that's in the Red Roses. The Red Roses, the name of the guy was Derek. So you said last time that we didn't, she didn't mention his name, but his name is Derek. Okay. So she used these words, okay? Wafi, write it. Read the topic, write it.
Choose transitions that transitions are especially important.
Okay, read the transitions again. Read the table again.
So this first word, second, next, last. If you want to show child
Illustrate or show. Have you finished?
Yes.
Your voice is very weak. Anyway, move now to next page. Now we finished the first draft. How can I make a development for my draft? So I need to evaluate my draft. So how can I evaluate my draft? Here is a way to evaluate my draft. Read, Salim.
Evaluating your draft. Use the following checklist to evaluate the effectiveness of your first draft. Then use your evaluation and the instructions on this page to guide your revision. Focus
Okay.
on organization. Describe a change in the life, ideas, or feelings of the writer, all or other persons. Describe the experience that is caused by the writer or other person's life, ideas, or feelings to change. Has a clear sequence of events that unfold naturally and logically. Include a conclusion that follows or reflects on the experience in the narrative.
So you need to check if your writing matches these points or no. The second one.
The second one,
Yes.
evidence collaboration. It develops the people to act the narrative through dialogue and description. Builds the action through dialogue, description, and pacing. Captures the action and illustrates the experiences and events using precise words, descriptive details, and sensory language.
We said yesterday you need to be precise and concise. Don't just say words, but just to fill the page and meaningless. No, you need to be precise and concise. It means you need to be accurate and to be short. Your words need to be accurate and short. There is an echo in the mic, Salim. Try to fix it, please. Okay. Next, read Salim, the next one.
Conventions attend to the norms and conventions of the discipline, especially the correct use and punctuation of transition.
Okay, so you need to evaluate your writing based on these criteria. Read Wafi. But raise your voice, please, Wafi, okay? Read revising for focus and organization. Do you hear him? Because I cannot. Okay, if you can hear him when you finish, just tell me finished, because your voice is very weak. I cannot hear. Okay. Have you finished? Finished?
Yes.
Okay. So here it was talking about it must be clear. Actually, I didn't ask you about the hidden message that you put in your story. So Salim wrote a story and Bandar wrote a story. You're supposed to put an implicit message. But we're gonna discuss this matter inshallah later on. Read the second one, Bandar, revising for evidence and elaboration.
Narrative that yeah, readers words and language that live readers with question such as how
It's saying in general, I'll tell you, when I asked Ismail yesterday, he was telling us a story about his visit to California. I told him, who came with you? Don't give a chance for the reader to ask you questions. As to say, if you give us a story, don't let me ask you when, how, who came with you, what kind. No, you need to give us more details. That's what we call elaboration. Elaboration means to make it full of information. You need to give me full information about the action. As to say, Bandar wrote us or told us a story, but we didn't know which PC he bought and why did he bought a new PC. Is it?
but I skipped
Yeah, but you need, there is a question I need to ask you. So don't give me a chance to ask you these questions. So I need to know, is it the first time for you to buy a PC? So why you are very happy buying a PC? It's not a big deal. Maybe it's a very new brand PC with too much, you know,
for the school and playing and street life and
I mean, you need to mention this in your writing. That's what I mean. Okay. when you write something, what? You skipped it?
Yes.
No, but what I don't know. So you need to give me this information. As to say, the girl, she said that the boy, what was his name? Is Kevin? His name was Kevin, maybe. She said that the boy gave her gifts. So she wrote here souvenirs, gifts, photos. So you need to elaborate your writing. Make your writing rich with information. Okay, don't give me just because we have words with several meanings. So I don't know which gifts. Maybe it's gold. Maybe it's just photos, books. So I don't know the kind of the gifts. Okay, so you need to clarify what do you mean. That's what. Okay, complete. So it's written here, avoid words and language that leave the reader with questions. Oh, okay, don't give me a story and let me ask these questions as what kind, how, in what way, how often, and to what extent. So make it rich with information. Okay, identify, okay, big words that don't provide specific answers to those questions as you, yeah, what?
Yes.
Okay.
Word with the specific brief states.
It's written here, precise words. It means accurate words that convey your ideas more vividly and accurately. So you need to be very accurate. Okay. As to say, instead of saying, give me this stuff, stuff means thanks. Okay, you can replace the word stuff with the souvenirs, gifts, photos. Said, he just said. No, we can use explained, whispered, declared. It's the same, said, but said in which way? Said whispering, said shouting, explaining. So you need to explain the meaning of the word. Pretty here. Instead, use attractive. So in general, you know what do we mean? As I told you before, developing your text means replacing words with another. Replacing words with another words. So you need to make your text very rich and meaningful. Try to be concise and precise. Use the accurate words that expresses your feeling or express your thought. And you can replace, as I told you, words with another words. That what do I mean by developing the text? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Hope it's clear. See you next day, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.